After clicking on this blank report, you will get Power BI. Okay. And if you want to save your Power BI, you have to go to File menu, and then you have to click on Save As. Okay. Then you have to decide where you want to save. I want to save my on my desktop. Okay. So here I'm showing you. Here I'm taking first report Sujit. Okay. Now enter. So see here, it's saving. So see here, this is the first report Sujit, and now I will pick the data from your Excel file or SQL file. So here I'll let you know how we can pick the data from different sources. As of now, I'm going to cover how we can pick the data from different sources. Suppose here I want to pick the data from Excel. So you have to click on this option. You have multiple options to pick the data. So see here, Excel file, Power BI semantic model, data flow, Dataverse, SQL Server, a lot of things are here to pick the data. So here, because this is a free version, that's why you are not getting all the things here. Okay. But whenever you will utilize the pro version or premium version, you have more than 200 sources. Okay. So now here I want to pick the data from Excel workbook. So you have to click on Excel workbook, and then you have to decide where is your workbook. I have workbook in download. So here I will want to connect the data from dataset. So I have connected from dataset. In datasets, you have multiple sheets. From multiple sheets, you can pick your data. So all the sheets will be converted as a table into Power BI. Okay, whenever you will try to import the data from the Excel file, so all the sheets will be converted as a table. Okay, so see here, you will get a one pop-up. You can see here, this is the navigator pop-up, and you have to decide these are table name, but in Excel these are name of the sheets. As of now, it's converted as a table. Yeah. Now I want to pick the data from orders table. So this is the orders table. I have to check it box. Okay. After checkbox, you have multiple options here: load and transfer and cancel. If you click on transform data, you can see here view of the data. This is a sample data you are looking. If you want to click on transform data, then data will be transferred to Power Query. And in Power Query, you have to decide which types of data you want to filter, which types of column you want to keep for your report. But whenever you will click on load, directly whatever data you are reflecting, you are getting in your table, all the data will be loaded into Power BI. And you can see here it's started loading. After loading this data, you will get table name here, and all the columns will reflect into downside. Okay.
Okay.
So wait
It's
for
load
a while.
means load means load means all
the
tab are
data will be
showing
loaded.
okay. Data all Excel tab is loaded.
Not
Right.
a Excel tab. All Excel tab, no. Only checkbox I have clicked on single data.
Okay, data.
Okay. So if you will check all the boxes, then all the data will be loaded here. Okay. As of now, I have take up only orders data. Wait for a while, it's loading, then I will show you data. See here, total data is 8399. Okay. And you will get all the column names here, and you will get all the table, all the data you will reflect into, you will get here in table view. See here, data has been loaded. You can see here orders table, and whenever you will click on this arrow, all the fields is reflecting here. Now you want to check your data, then you have to click on table view. You have 4 view: report view, table view, model view, and DEX query view. Okay. So what you have to do, you need to click on table view. After clicking on this table view, you will get all the data here. Okay. After
Okay.
getting all the data here, see here, wait for a while, all the data will reflect here. See here, you are getting all the data. Okay. So this is
Yeah.
the one approach to import the data from Excel file. But whenever you
Hmm.
want to pick the data from SQL Server, you have options. So I'm just removing this
Hmm.
data. Okay. So here I'm just
Okay.
removing it. So delete from model. So I have to click on this. I will remove it. After removing it, now I will connect the data from SQL Server. Okay.
Okay.
So here is the SQL Server options. After clicking on this SQL Server,
I think it's too very slow. Power BI, right?
yeah, free version is bit slow, okay, but it's
Okay.
completely depends on system to system. My system is little bit older, that's why it is a little bit slow. But my system configuration is very high, okay. So here I'm
Okay.
just taking my server name. My server name is, let me check my server name of SQL Server. So here I'm just opening the SQL Server first, okay. After opening the SQL Server, I will get here server name. Wait for a while. Server name is mandatory, but database name is not mandatory. This is optional. Okay. So here
Okay.
you have two options, import and direct query. Import means you want to import all the data into Power BI. Direct query
Okay.
means you are linking your data from the SQL server. I will give you a chance to check these options, both the options. And you have advanced option to write down the SQL query here. Okay. So here, if you are aware about the SQL query, then you can write down the SQL query here to pick your data. Whatever data you want to take, you can write down the SQL query. Okay. So
Okay.
see here, wait for a while. As of now, my SQL server is not opened. Okay. Here I will put down the server name and my database name is training. So this is not mandatory, but here I'm writing training is a database name. And here I will pick the server name, still not opened. Give me a Okay, it will automatically open. Okay. Yeah. Now it's opened. So here I will get one pop-up which will give us server name. See here, this is my server name. What you have to do, you
Okay.
need to copy it and you have to go to Power BI and you need to paste here. So see here, this is server name I have pasted. Now you have to click on OK. After clicking on OK, so now it's started loading. So it's asking the credential. Okay, generally this types of issue you will face. So what you have to do, you need to try to connect. Okay, so in case I will not connect, then I will give it, I will check what is the issue. Now it's asking to credential. We are unable to connect the data source using a encrypted connection. To access this data source using the unencrypted connection. So you have to click on OK and try again. So automatically it will connect. Okay. So wait for a while. After this, in case I will get issue, then I will utilize the credential. As of now, no need to take any credential. Now it's connected. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See here, it's connected. Now, this is a training database. This is a server name. Here we have multiple tables. So now here I want to connect employee table. So see here I'm connecting employee table. Now click on transform data. After clicking on transform data, this data will be loaded into Power Query. So see here you will get a new window, which is a Power Query window.
Where?
So see here, this is a Power Query window. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
See here, data has been loaded into Power Query window. Suppose you want to take here few columns. No need to take TA, DA, HRA, and basic salary. I want to take here, I want to remove all these columns. Okay, these four columns I want to remove. So after selecting it, you have to click on right click here and then remove columns. After clicking on remove column, you can see here steps is created. Whatever activity I will do here in this data set, all the activity will be step applied step. You will get into applied steps. Okay, you can see here, try to understand here, table dot remove column, which from which table DBO employee. Here I have removed basic salary, TA, DA, and HRA. Okay, and then I want to filter it out for only management data. I want to take here only management data, quality data, sales, payroll, and then transport. These five departments data I want to take. So you have to click on OK. After clicking on OK, you will get only these four departments data. See here, filtered steps applied here. So see here, try to understand table dot select row. Then here I have not taken IT, not taken market, not taken. See, this is a symbol of not. Okay. So these are departments I have not selected here. Okay, that's why you are getting not IT, not market, not production. Now you have to apply, close and apply. After closing it, automatically whatever data I have filtered, this data will be loaded into Power BI. So see here, I clicked on this and click on close and apply. After click on close
Can
and
we reverse
apply,
it? Can we reverse? Can we reverse again?
sorry?
जो हमने डिलीट किया है उसको हम रिवर्स भी कर सकते हैं.
Yes, yes, of course you can do. I will let you know. Okay.
Okay.
As of now, you are
Okay.
getting 30 rows. 30 rows are loaded. Okay. So
Okay.
now what I have to do? You have to check your data. Here I'm checking data. So see here, these are data which are loaded. You can see here number of data count. Now what
Okay.
you
This is
have
the
to do,
first.
you told me you
Yeah.
have to reverse back, right? So
Yeah.
you have to go
First
to
is the
transform.
transform
Huh,
after connection, sequence connection.
huh?
Then data. Then you transform the data, right? The Power
Yes,
Query,
yes,
right?
yes,
Then we are then we are changing the table, the main data
yes.
source.
Not
Yeah.
changing the table.
Then
You are
okay, in the
removing
database,
the,
in the
yeah.
yeah, we are some changing in the Power Query tables, right?
Yes. So
Yeah,
whatever
it's a
data
temporary table,
changes
right?
you want to do, you can do in Power Query. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Then you load. This is our next step is the load, right?
Yes. First I prepared the data, then I have loaded. Now you told me
Okay.
you have to reverse back. So whatever changes I have done, you have to reverse back. So nothing to do. You have to go to applied steps and whatever changes you have done, suppose you want to take all the department data. So you have to remove it. After removing it, you can see here all the departments data you are getting. Now you have to apply, click and close and apply, all the data will be loaded. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
wait. So see here, as of now you have total 40 rows. Okay,
Okay.
got it? Koi
Mm-hmm.
doubt?
No doubt. No doubt.
Now I would let you know how we can apply the SQL query to pick the data. So you have to go to transform data, go to transform data. Then here I want to utilize the SQL query to take few columns. Okay, so as of now, I have removed all the columns. So I have taken all the columns now. So you have options to filter out the column from here. You have to click on this setting button. After clicking on this setting button, source setting, see here, you are getting. So now you have to click on this option and now you have to decide which column you want to take. I want to take here employee table data. So you need to take here select. And here I need to take name, comma, department, comma, total salary. My column name is total salary. Okay. From table name is employee. Now you have to click on OK.
Why are you using the bracket? Square bracket?
Square bracket means if your column name has space, then you have to take in a square bracket. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If column name has space, then you have to take in a
Hmm.
square bracket. Okay. This is the SQL
Okay.
query.
Okay.
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 So see here, through the SQL query, I have taken only few columns. Okay. Now you have to
Hmm.
close and apply. So see here, data will be loaded and you can view your data into table view. Okay. After clicking on this table view, अभी देखो की डिड नॉट मैच एनी रो इन द टेबल. चलो मैं देख लेता हूँ क्या इशू है. समथिंग इज रॉन्ग हियर. लेट मी चेक. यहाँ पे जाता हूँ, बट यहाँ मेरे पास तो डेटा आ गया था. बट व्हाई आई वाज नॉट गेटिंग डेटा. यहाँ तो अभी आ गया था मेरे पास. वेट, लेट मी चेक. आ गया डेटा. सो हियर आई एम गेटिंग
Hmm.
ओनली 3 columns डेटा. अब यहाँ
Three
पे आके
columns.
you have to click on close and apply. Let me check it will be loaded or not. So wait for a while. Now it's loaded. See, done. So
Hmm.
as of now, you are able to view your data into this place. But whenever you will utilize the import data, I'm sorry, direct query options, you are not able to view your data here. Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to delete this table. So whatever table data I have taken here, I want to delete it.
Hmm.
Now I will utilize the import direct query mode to import the data.
Queries.
Okay, so
Okay.
what you have to do, you need to go to this option and then you have to put down the server name and database name. So see here, I paste the server name and then you have to take your database name. Database name is training. Then you have options direct query. In direct query, you can write down the SQL query. Okay, so now click on
Hmm.
OK. After clicking on OK, so see here, data is not visible whenever I will take direct query options. So see here, I'm taking order date, orders table. Okay.
Hmm.
Now click on load. After loading this, so you are not able to view your data into table view. By default, this option will be removed. See here, as of now, you are looking this, but after loading this
Hmm.
data, see here, that option is gone. Okay.
Why? Why?
Because direct query option, you can't view your data. That's why that option is gone. Okay. Whenever you have to
Hmm.
import two data, one data is
Hmm.
through the direct query option, another data is
Hmm.
from import mode. So at that time, that
Okay.
option will be visible here, but orders data you cannot view your in this place. Okay, see here, I'm just importing one more data. One more data will be
Hmm.
imported from the data set. So import and direct query mode is only available in SQL Server. Okay,
Hmm.
but in Excel view you will not get that option. So now here is only one option, which is a import mode. Okay, so here I'm taking data for employee. So whenever I will check this box and will load the data, whenever I will load the data, that option will be visible here. So table